When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge.
It is I, yes, your lovable host, L. Rod, coming to you live from my bunkerized home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where, by the way, the state motto is still live free or die. It is not big government or bust. And yes, I checked again today just to make sure. The number that you can call this evening is toll-free 603-835-3224. The numbers are in, folks. The numbers are in, and October was a jaw-dropping and record-setting month for the Rod Eccles Show. Well over 100,000 listeners. Yes, indeed. And that means that you people are out there listening, you're tuning in, you're telling other people about the program, you're sharing it. That is wonderful. I thank you much, as Sharpton would say. Much, I thank you. Or is it, thank you much, I must? Or something like that, isn't it? Resist much, we must, or must we, whatever. I don't know how you can only talk like that if you're just as big of a fool as he is, and obviously I can't get him straight. So, anyway, welcome. We got a lot to cover today. Lots to go over. And it is the beginning, well, it's the day number 2 of the week, but still early parts of the week. I know people are out there discussing what Obama has said about the GOP. And my only reaction is, are you surprised? The arrogant, in the arrogant one-in-chief is out there. Look, hey, I can deal with Putin. Barack. Somebody needs to tell Barack that he really isn't dealing with Putin at all, and he's not dealing with Xi from China at all. It's like they are. Look, the Republican candidates had a legitimate gripe with that last debate. Illegitimate. That's not whining. I know left-wing media is out there, lamestream media is out there saying, oh, they're whining about, no, they weren't. Look, here's the deal with the debate. And this is the way it should be for both sides. You know, the Democratic nominating debate and the Republican nominating, in any debate, the moderator or moderators should not even be noticed. They shouldn't. It should be simple questions from the American people. Not what the lamestream media would like to ask, and not any gotcha question, and it should be the same question for all of them. You go down the line. You just start saying, Mr. Trump, you're at the top of the heap right now. A lot of them, with unemployment, the labor participation rate as low as it is. Be honest, for crying out loud. There's no more trying to protect Obama. He's done. Just be freaking honest about the questions. With labor participation rate as low as it is as the growth rate in the economic growth rate is as anemic as it is, as evidenced by the Fed not being able to raise interest rates. And many Americans from many different polls are saying that they're not very pleased or happy or confident in the economy, that the economy is still pretty sluggish. What would you do, Mr. Trump, to reignite the American economic engine? And then take that same question, Mr. Carson, same question to you. What would you do to reignite the American economic engine? Mr. Cruz, what would you do? Mr. Bush. That's how you moderate. You don't interject your stupidness, for crying out loud. There is no whining from the right about that. In fact, look, if you compare the two debates, the last Republican debate and the only Democratic debate, you can see a marked difference in how they were handled. That's nobody's imagination. I mean, it was so bad on the left for the Democratic debate that people on the left, their most staunch supporters, were bashing it. I mean, even Bill Maher was saying, my God, I got to agree with Cruz here. I can't believe this. This is awful. So when you have people on the left who are admittedly extreme leftists, total in the tank leftists, who bash the Democrat debate as being weak and pathetic, well, then you better take notice. Because if those kinds of people understood that and took notice of that, don't you think the regular electorate who may not be as far left as a Bill Maher or some of the other people? I mean, it was just horrific. And they also had to go on record as saying that they agreed that with the Republican debate, they agreed with, Bill Maher agreed with Cruz on that and said, gee, I can't believe I'm agreeing with Cruz, but these people are terrible. These moderators are awful. This is not a debate. What the hell is going on? We want to hear. Look, even the left wants to hear what the right has to say. If for any reason at all, it's just to be able to bash them later on. I mean, the left couldn't get much fodder out of the debate, the last Republican debate, because the moderators were so awful. They were so in the tank for Hillary Clinton, it's ridiculous. Well, I think it's time that we take so-called journalists and media personalities out of the picture. You don't get some no-name idiot up there who all they're going to do is just ask basic questions. The basic questions that Americans want to know the answers to. In order to get to know the candidates, both on the left and the right, they want to hear the basic questions. And they want to hear basic answers to those questions. What are you going to do about the economy? What are you going to do about the Middle East? What are you going to do about foreign relations as far as our allies are concerned? What are you going to do about Putin? What are you going to do about China? I mean, those are basic questions. You ask the same question down the line. And then if you have time, then you can get into the rebuttal phase or rebuttal.